puppy? Hi. Hi. I love sitting here. And then he would like stare out the window and bark at nothing. Bark at the birds and squirrels that climb on the building next to us. But yes, this is the apartment view. I've been living here for almost 6 months, almost 7 months now. But yeah, I like it. I like that we live right by a park, so it's really convenient for me to walk him whenever I can in the morning and at night. Looking for some inspiration for a project on Behance. Has nothing to do with my project, but this is so cute. Oh, look at this. So cute. Always by my side. Gotta stay hydrated. You might be wondering, or you might have not been wondering, but I'm back after so long. I don't even know when the last time I posted was, but I started 2022 with the big ambition of starting my own YouTube channel, and I started it. It went well, but then life happened and I got busy with my last semester in college. A lot of things happened. Now I'm back into that motivation of documenting everything again. Since you last saw my video, if you did, I don't know, I'll be talking about everything in this video, but a few things that come to mind are that I did graduate. I graduated with a bachelor degree in graphic design. Last semester was really it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it would be hard and stressful with wrapping up my senior project and while also working at the same time, but it all went pretty smooth to my surprise, and I'm really grateful that it did go very smoothly. What else? I got my own apartment, as you see right now. I started the lease in May, and so it was really exciting to actually move into my own place, because once I got into college, I've always lived away. Well, I've lived mostly away from home during my college years, but I always had a roommate with me. So freshman year, I had 3 roommates. Sophomore year, I did end up moving back home for the year. And then junior year and senior year, I lived with my lovely roommate for the 2 years. And now I have my own place. It's a small studio here, but it's in downtown, so it's really nice with the neighborhood around me, because I do live by a park, so it's very convenient for me to walk my dog when I can. And another big thing that happened was that I bought my own first brand new car. At first me and my parents did look at maybe getting a used car to save up some money, but while we were looking, right now it's just the used cars are the same price as a brand new car, but for a higher mileage. So I thought that it was the better deal to just order a brand new car. And the only con of that was that there was like a big wait time. It was convenient that I was living in downtown, because then I could just take the city bus to downtown, so that was really, so at that time I was like, I can make it work ordering a new car, even if I have to wait a few months, because I do live in downtown and it's in the summer right now. I can't just take the city bus there. It's not too bad until it starts snowing. I ordered a new car. I did get it a few months later. It was really stressful because I felt really guilty having my parents drive all the way to my apartment from their house, which is like a 20-minute drive. But if you going 20 minutes to my house and 20 minutes back to their house, is like 40 minutes, and so that's like a lot of time taken out of the day, and I felt like I was a really inconvenient burden to them at the time. And so it was really nice to finally get my own car. So those are a few big things that have happened so far in my life. So what's going on right now, you may be asking? Well, I did start an internship in the summer, and I got hired on 2 months later to be a full-time design specialist, which I really love what I'm doing right now. A big part of my work is working in PowerPoint for our clients, and I never thought as a designer I would work in PowerPoint, but I'm so glad that I am in this position because I've been learning a lot about PowerPoint, and it's really nice to be the go-to person whenever there's a PowerPoint question, because I'm like, yes, I got you, just come my way. I'll always be here to answer any questions, and it's always exciting to learn something new with PowerPoint. Besides PowerPoint, I've worked on a lot of different projects in print and digital, and also in like participated and supported our agency a lot with like new business decks, and so that whole journey has been really exciting. And now I'm still working with the agency, continue to do that kind of work. That's what I'm kind of at right now in my career, life-wise, I guess, kind of. Right now, I don't know if I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Maybe, I don't know if it's because it's seasonal depression's hitting in, but I'm thinking of maybe moving back actually once May comes around. I do have to give like a 2 months notice to this apartment before I move out, but I am thinking of moving back to my parents' place. Like maybe my thoughts would change once spring hits, but right now I think like where I'm at right now in life is I feel like I've completed so many goals that like now I'm like don't know what to do. Like I feel like I don't have any goals to achieve, and it feels unmotivating to be here at this point in life. And I think I've kind of figured out where I kind of want to go from here. But like with these goals I'm talking about, like I've always wanted my own car, my own brand new car. I always wanted to live by myself in my own apartment. I graduated. What else? I graduated. I don't know. There was just so many things that I wanted to do, and I feel like I've achieved so much this year in 2022. And now that I'm like here, I feel like every day it's just like the same routine of a 9 to 5, and I come home and then I'm just watching my dramas, and just that's it. Like I want my life to be a little bit more exciting. I think it's also because of social media. Like you see so many people doing so many great things out there, and you compare yourself and you compare your life to them, which I am doing myself. But then I'm trying to teach myself to see what others are doing in their life to motivate me to do something about my own life instead of feeling envious about others. And so a big part that I think played a role was seeing people travel during this winter break. Like my own parents, they're both traveling to Thailand and Laos, and I'm very envious that, because I've been here in Minnesota for so long, like stuck here since the pandemic started. I've been just here. I feel like I want to like venture out into the new cities and do something more fun. I'm like, oh my god, like what am I doing? Like why am I just sitting here in my small apartment just watching my dramas? Like I could be doing fun stuff like that. And so, which kind of went towards the idea of maybe moving back to my parents' place. There's just so many pros and cons with like this whole move of like either maybe finding like a cheaper studio somewhere else, or moving back to my parents' place, because at my parents' house, it's a 2-bedroom house with one bathroom. And so with that situation, if I do plan to move back in, I think I'll be taking the bedroom in the basement, because we there's a lot of us and not a lot of space, and so I don't know what that would look like yet, but I'm a futuristic person, so I'm like always I'm already planning if I do move back and I do take that room, I'm like change the whole vibe of it, because one thing I don't like about our house is the basement. I don't know, it's just like I like my mom always tell me you have nothing to fear about in this house because I've lived there my whole life, but it's just something about the basement that scares me. I think it's just because it's so dark and cold all the time down there, but I'm like thinking if I make it my own space, maybe it'll be a little better. So we'll have to see if that actually goes through. Or I did find a few places I do want to tour that are a little cheaper than this apartment that's also a studio, but then I'm like, well, I'll be saving like $1,000 every month if I just move back in with my parents, but then I'm like, if I live with them, then I have to take on those oldest daughter duties again, and I love living by myself because I don't have to take on those duties, but I'll be saving money, and there's just so many thoughts, and so we'll have to see when spring comes a little closer. But I do have to start probably touring places soon, even if it's just an option. But yeah, that's where my head is kind of at with my living situation. But with the fun stuff, I do have a Friendsgiving Christmas party-ish this Saturday coming soon. We were trying to hang out in November for a friend's birthday and also for Thanksgiving, but then everybody was busy on every weekend, so we finally, all the way up until this Saturday, which is like so long since we've seen each other, so that'll be fun. We also have a holiday party going on at work on Friday. So me and my copywriter partner have been kind of help with planning the creative stuff, and so it's gonna be really fun to see how things come to life. But then my only fear is socializing, and I'm really bad at socializing with people I don't really know. I've worked there for so long, and they're all really great people. It's just not my exact cup of tea, I guess you would say, but I'll just go there and see how it kind of goes. I can always leave early if I wanted to anyway, but I'm still super excited to see, because they have so many things planned, from just hearing from different people. I'm excited to see how it will actually look, because it is Alice in Wonderland themed, and so that'll be exciting. What else? Oh, my parents are leaving for Thailand, their Thailand Laos trip on Monday, and so I will have to drop them off during lunch hour. So I did put in the break during work for that, so hopefully that goes smoothly, because I've never dropped off someone at the airport before. I've always been the one who got dropped off. But I think that's the easier, it's way easier to drop off someone than pick them up. So I'm very scared for January when it does come around, when I have to go pick them up from the airport, because then I'm I don't even know where to go. I never pay attention to it when they did drop me off. Well, I make it sound like they've dropped me off so many times, but I think it's once or twice. I think that's all really it for this week. But yeah, so that's the life of Pop, where we're currently at. I'll keep updating you more. I think now, because when I first started trying to vlog, I wanted to perfect it, all the little things, but now I think I'm stepping back and just kind of documenting every small moments that I can remember to actually document, because whenever something happens and I'm oh, I should have recorded that, that would have been so nice. I always forget, but I'm gonna try to do that a little bit more this time, and we'll see how far that goes. But yeah, thank you for listening to my recap of 2022. There is still a lot of things I do want to talk about in 2022 that I probably forgot to mention in this video. I do hope that 2023 there's a lot of more great things that will happen, and I just want to end this with kind of thanking some stuff, because I am very grateful for where I am right now. We're grateful for all the opportunities that have come my way, and grateful for every person that have helped me and supported me. And yeah, I think I'll end that there for now, and hopefully there's more exciting news coming soon or something fun for you to watch.